Disclaimer. Although no vulgar language was used in this video, the lack of profanities is well compensated for by the absolute futility of its content.
Most people get defensive when it's used at them.
Yeah.
Oh, you made an error. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I didn't make an error.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Drum roll. Oh, thank you. And we ask you, the people.
The people.
What is the difference between mistake and an error? All right. So I'll just go ahead with it. In most cases, a mistake is a decision that later turns out to be wrong. Most commonly known as marriage. You know, people make a decision that later turns out to be wrong.
Oh, well, you know what? I just saw another definition. Mistakes are an accident, they say.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's the definition I just looked up.
Yeah.
It says mistakes are accidents.
Accident because they're unintentional. We covered that in one of the videos about the difference between mistake, between an accident and an incident. So
Right.
yes, thank you, Weavy, for bringing it full circle.
Yeah, and it says, and I just want to mention this because I thought it was interesting. It says mistakes are an accident. You know it's wrong, but the wrong word slips out. An error, on the other hand, is something you don't know.
And that's what I want to get to. The difference between a mistake and an error is that a mistake is a decision that later turns out to be wrong, out of your hands. An error, however, is used when the chosen action, the actions that you chose, is compared to a set of rules. So in grammar, you don't make mistakes, you make errors. If I ever find myself able to pronounce that word without sounding like a complete idiot, that would be awesome.
Just roll that R, brother.
Yeah,
Error.
You made a grammatical error because there's a set of rules to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a mistake, there isn't a set of rules to compare it to.
But it's
right?
wrong. Right, but you found out it's wrong.
Right. When there's an unspoken verbal or unwritten or written set of rules on something, it's an error. Because there's again, it's a chosen action that is compared to a set of rules. I like this segment. I think we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, and you know what? You just made me think, since I'm such a computer nerd, that must be whenever something goes wrong with the computer, they call it an error, and you get
Absolutely.
an error code, not a mistake code.
Correct.
Wow.
Thank you.
I just put that two and two together, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you,
That wasn't a mistake.
We're getting better at this. We have to take some time and ask the people to, the
people.
Subscribe. It helps
Yeah.
a lot.
It won't be a mistake.
It won't be a mistake. Yeah. It won't be a decision that later turns out to be wrong.
Right. And if it is, let us know. We'll correct that mistake.
We'll
correct our error.
We will correct nothing. We'll keep rolling
All right.
the punches and doing the best we can.
I just let them think we're going to correct it.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
All right. Thank you so much. All right.
All right, later.
Good night.
Good night.